What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised.
With the anticipation of After Ever Happy, the final film of the beloved franchise, the hype surrounding Josephine, Langford, and hero fiennes-tiffin has increased. From a controversially landed role to some explicit details excluded from the film, here are 10 secrets After doesn't want you to know. Enjoy the video. Hero hates being famous. Well, kind of. You see, most actors work hard in order for the world to know their name, but once they get famous, all they want is privacy. This is why Tiffin was pretty overwhelmed after the success of the first film. As you already know, the franchise is adapted from Anna Todd's romance novels. Before starting production on the first film, Todd sat down with the leads and explained how things would never be the same for them after this film gets released. Once the film premiered, Hero practically lost his privacy. He told W Magazine that it was pretty overwhelming. I was like, yeah, sure, it can't be that bad. But the reality exceeded my expectations. To be honest, it's overwhelming and takes some time to get used to. The whole thing became worse once fans started accusing Todd of the betrayal of an unhealthy relationship. For those of you not familiar, the films focus on Hardin and Tessa as they go through different struggles. The trilogy featured some unhealthy storylines such as double standards and, as some fans claim, the portrayal of an extremely toxic relationship. When Hero got asked about this, he said the franchise isn't something fans should follow, adding that he is just an actor doing his job. Our opinion is that we can learn a lot from this on-screen couple. Pay attention to those unhealthy elements and, of course, enjoy the story of Tessa and Hardin. After all, this isn't a rule book, it's just a film for fans to enjoy. Most dedicated fans ever. There are fans of After, and there are some really dedicated die-hard fans of After. Those dedicated fans managed to find the set of the franchise during filming, and it was really crazy. In an interview with Cosmopolitan, Langford said that they were on a college campus, and because it was a college campus, people found it, adding that there were more fans on the set than at a hotel. There were shots when they had to say, like, "We're rolling, please try and keep it down there," Hero explained. Josephine Langford and her famous sister. At the beginning of her career, fans didn't know that Josephine had an older sister. Her older sister is Catherine Langford, the amazingly talented actress who played Hannah Baker in Netflix's 13 Reasons Why, and Meg Thormley in Rain Johnson's 2019 comedy thriller Knives Out. In 2019, rumors about the sisters being in some kind of feud started circulating. These rumors were fueled when Catherine told the French publication L'Officiel that no one in her family worked in the entertainment industry. That was pretty odd because Joe was already in the film industry back then, but we're happy to confirm that there's no feud between the two of them, and the only reason Catherine said that was that she wanted her sister to become famous without the help of her already famous sister. Josephine addressed the rumors, saying that she doesn't understand the internet and believes the rumors are crazy. At least that's what she told Refinery29. She further explained that she would be happy to act along with her sister on a project sometime in the future. Perhaps they could get cast in Netflix's reboot of Narnia, don't you agree? Hero as young Voldemort. This is how the actor got involved in plenty of controversies. Many fans had no idea that the actor comes from a famous British family. His mom is a writer and a director, and his dad is a cinematographer. So when he got cast in the role as the young Voldemort in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, people believed he only got the role because of his uncle, Ralph Fiennes, who plays Voldemort in the film. The film's director, David Yates, told USA Today the fact that he is related to Ralph wasn't the primary reason for choosing him. It was an advantage that he looked very similar to Ralph instead. This is also the reason the actor refuses to talk about his famous family members and tries to establish a name by himself. We honestly believe that he is an amazingly talented actor who is about to have a very bright acting career. We can't wait to see him in The Woman King alongside Jamie Lawson. Joe was meant for the role. Josephine had an interesting audition for her famous role of Tessa. Anna told IBT that she always knew she was meant for the role. Josephine, to be honest, the moment we saw her, even before the recasting, I was like, oh, that's Tessa. But she only had 2 weeks to prepare for her role. Wonder why? It's simple. Keep watching to find out. Oh, before we continue with some hard-to-believe facts, make sure you smash that like button if you haven't done it already. He didn't read the books. let's be honest here, the film franchise made the books by Anna Todd so successful. Yeah, they were popular before, but once fans saw how addictive the story is, they wanted to read the source material. Anyways, there's some fans who didn't want to read the novels simply because, well, they prefer movies. In an interview with the Cosmopolitan UK, Tiffin said that he personally made a conscious decision not to read the novels so that he would avoid confusion with the script and the adaptation. This is definitely a good decision because those who have read the novels just know how different Hero is in the books when compared to the character in the films. The films made him more enjoyable. The explicit details of the bad. Not only is Hardin different in the novels, but the film adaptation decided to make another change simply because they wanted the films to be more reliable. And those of you who are familiar with the source material know how much these changes affected the plot of the franchise. For instance, there was a major change included in the first film main storyline, the bed. As you already know, Hardin makes a bet so that he can sleep with Tessa, but in the film the bet is, how should I put this, softer. Much softer. The novel, on the other hand, features some really disturbing details, such as Hardin keeping the condom in the sheets on which Tessa loses her virginity. He keeps those things as proof. According to IBT, Anna said that these changes were made because there are some things that just don't translate on screen. Then again, there are some fans who believe the creators of the franchise should have stayed loyal to the source material. What do you guys think? Josephine auditioned for the role of Molly. Yeah, Langford first auditioned for Molly when she was asked to play Tessa instead. In just 24 hours, she was on a plane from Perth to Los Angeles. She had to read the part of Tessa while on the plane, and the role of Molly then went to Inya Sarkis. We really hope that she comes back for the final part of the franchise. An intimacy coordinator. If you've seen the films, you already know that there are plenty of steamy moments between the fan favorite couple. No, there is nothing compared to 365 Days This Day, but yeah, there are enough such scenes to keep the films hot. Anyways, the third film had to include an intimacy coordinator in order for these scenes to look as realistic as possible. It's believed that the intimacy coordinator will come back for the final part. Hiring an intimate coordinator isn't rare in the film industry nowadays, and you might be surprised to know that there was one working with the couples in the famous period drama Bridgerton. Maintaining a PG-13 rating. If you've read the book, you know that after's pretty graphic, but the franchise was created for teen audiences, so a lot of the explicit content needed to be taken out of the movie. After Ever Happy will be released on August 24th, 2022. What are your hopes for the last installment? Who would you love to see in the final part? Let us know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed our video, make sure you subscribe to our channel so you'll never miss any of our videos in the future. As always, thanks for watching.